What up everybody, it's your boy Paint of the DopeBoyz, and this is our entry for the second My Kalombo producer contest, the Piano Loops edition. For those of you who are not familiar with the background of this contest, let me explain it to you real quick. A producer named My Kalombo gave out piano loops that he created and asked producers to create beats or tracks or songs based on these samples that he gave out. And that's basically what I did. Unfortunately, my brother couldn't be here to help me with the video or with the beat, so I kind of did this thing on my own. And that's also the reason why I decided to flip the way we usually do these videos. And for this one, I'm just gonna show you the track, explain to you how I put it together, show you some of the single elements that I used and how I played them. And that's basically it, so let's get straight to it. I hope you enjoy this one. So like I said, My Kalombo gave out 2 loops to choose from, and I decided to go with the one that's called Kings, and it sounds a little something like this. First of all, that sounds pretty awesome, and when I heard it, I already knew what I wanted to do with this track. I heard a smooth Maybach music type of joint, and that's what I went for. So the first thing I did is I sped up the sample. The original sample is around 78 BPM, and the track I created is 90 BPM, so it sounds a little something like this. And I only used that original loop for the chorus. Next thing I did is I laid down the drums, and I used the Native Instruments machine for that. Unfortunately, I already exported all the files as audio, so I don't have the single drums on the pads to show you how I lay it down, but I'm going to solo the drums to you and play them to you. Started off with the kick. Added a rim shot, hi-hat, open hi-hat. Next thing I added was a shaker. I recorded that live in the booth. Sounds a little something like this. In the hook I added some ride sounds. Let me solo these to you. That's what that sounds like. And a big reverse at the end of the hook. So those are the drums. Next thing I did is I laid down the bass. Let me solo the bass to you. Sounds a little something like this. I also changed up the bass for the verses, and in the chorus there's a little more action to it. That's the chorus. The next thing I added was the Rhodes, and the Rhodes actually is a layer of 3 sounds. Is a Rhodes, a bell pad, and an organ with a little wah-wah effect on that going on. Sounds a little something like this. And what that does is it plays the chords from the original sample. Next thing I added was some dark piano sound, just to fatten up the original sample. Let me play you the sample solo. Now I added some dark piano sound. Sounds a little something like this. Just to fatten it up a little bit. The next thing I added was a pad sound, and that's an absinthe sound. Native Instruments absinthe. Sounds like that. And for the chorus I added 2 different string sounds which pretty much play the same melody. Let me add those. That's the chorus. I also added a synthefix. Sounds like that. Also only for the chorus. And for the pre-chorus and for the intro I added a lead sound, which sounds like this. And I think that are pretty much all the elements that I used. So let me play you the full track. Now the lead comes back in for the pre-chorus.